Oh my gosh, what a day. Can't get my laptop. Every time I try to get on, it wants me to download Chrome, and that takes forever, and I've already got it there, and it's just crazy. But anyway, here we are. Hey, San. I know, right? Stuff happens. You just got to go with it. What can you do? So here's a little hint. Remember in the last show, I started this, and so I'm going to show you. I have finished it.
Wow. Look at
So there we go.
that. Wait a minute.
Um,
Hold on. Oh no. Hold on.
what happened? There we go. So, yeah. So I use these little tombstones to be the tops of the boxes. I got these boxes at dollar store, and I was going to just make, pumpkins like that. And then I decided that, you know, dioramas are fun. And so I had a bunch of little wooden things and some grass. I ran to Michael's. I found this tree, and I got the lights from Timu. So they're just those little lights, and um, you can change them to. Got it in here somewhere, so they don't have to blink. Right? It looks better at night. But anyway, so this is an example of how you just keep going, and whatever happens, happens. And yeah, so I like it, and I hope that it's given you guys some good ideas on what you can do with, especially when you get that stuff from Halloween in the kids' baskets and all. I don't know this. Oh, this way, maybe.
Lorraine is here. Hi, Lorraine. Long time
Hi,
no see.
Lorraine. Oops. Thank you for a comment, even though we're late. And my apologies. Oh my God. Not like I haven't been set up and ready, because I have. But anyway, thanks for coming, Lorraine. And anybody else who manages to join us during the live or in the repeat.
The
Um,
replay.
the replay. Thank you.
Yep. We always shout out to the replay people.
Uh-huh.
The
Yeah.
lurkers, the ones that are lurking.
The lurkers.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just putting on my apron because we are going to do a little bit of painting, similar to what we did last week. So this is not my idea. I got this from a gal on YouTube who is called Making It My Own. And she's really creative. She makes all kinds of projects. And I happen to have some of the things that she used in my stash. And I got these. There's three of them here. I got these. They were supposed to hang on a garland from Timu really cheaply. And I got these blocks. They actually came in a package of 4. So they had to be about the right size to fit this. But you can use anything to do this. You can take stickers, pictures, whatever, and just put them on a piece of cardstock if you need, or any kind of cardboard that you can cut easily to around the shape. And you could use 3-dimensional things too. Hey, Sam, look what I found. Wait a minute. That way or this way? They're those. They're so old. They have the screw on in the back. little
What are
orange.
they? Little pumpkins? I can't see.
They're just little orange. I don't know which way to turn. I'll try this way. Nope, that way. How's that?
Oh, I love the color. Yeah. Where'd you find them?
Right in my drawer.
Wow.
I must have picked them up sometime and forgot that I had them. And so I was looking through, sparkly stuff, and I said, "Oh, I can wear those today."
Very cute. I love the color. So pumpkiny. The
I
girls are
know.
trying to get
And
me
then
to
I
buy
was gonna wear.
everything pumpkin for them. They want pumpkin whipped cream, pumpkin creamer. They want pumpkin chocolate milk, hot chocolate. They want everything pumpkin.
I had to go to downtown, and I had to go past Starbucks, so I got a pumpkin latte. Boy, was that good! You know,
Yeah,
those
we had to go
baristas
to Starbucks to get a pumpkin spice
latte.
latte.
I they moved. They used to be next to a chocolate store and Soma, and that was costly too. But anyway, Starbucks was cheaper and it was tasty. And so anyway, let me just show you these little how small they are. I mean, I have a small hand, um, and so this is how they come. And up here, there's a little button, and oh, you got to take the tab out. And this, to bring slower.
That was from the dollar store?
These were from Timu.
Oh, okay. Yeah, very cute.
And I thought I was ordering 25, but I think I got 250.
What? Send some over
I know.
here.
So I'm giving them out in
250.
it is what it is. And they were reasonable. And you can put the little tab back in so you can save the battery year to year. Um, yeah, so I've been giving them out to anybody who wants them. And I'm probably going to be coming up with some fun Christmas decorations with them. But anyway, back to Halloween, which is one of my favorites. So I might expand on what she's done a little bit because I thought, I could put these on a piece of cardboard.
Maybe Lorraine wants one. Lorraine, do you want one? Which send us your address, Lorraine. Send Patty your address and
Or you can
she'll
just glue them together
can
and just have them like that.
mail you one of those little lights from Team.
So, oh yeah, the light, yeah. I do they send they do send them
I
through the
guess I
mail,
know
but
what
you have to
everybody's
say it has
getting
a
for
battery.
Christmas.
All right. So what I'm going to do is, oh, and I got these little, the tower blocks from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is now $1.50. I was upset when it went to $1.25 because, even at $1, you had to pay the tax. So you just can't say, well, I'm going to get 5 things for $5. No, you got to put the tax on there. Anyway, then they went up to $1.25. And now I said, this is false advertising if they don't have anything for $1. And now they've gone to $1.50. Anyway, so these blocks are used a lot by a lot of people for a lot of things. But what we're going to use them for today is I'm going to give, I'm going to glue them on the top.
Are those
And
Jenga
then
blocks? Those are for Jenga.
Jenga, yes.
Yeah, that's a
They call them
drinking
the
game.
tumbling. They call them tumbling tower blocks in the Dollar Tree store. So that it's just going to give something for this to lean up against.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's great. Yeah, I never thought of using Jenga blocks for art.
Oh, people use ginger blocks for a lot of things. Um, and they don't always, if they go out, they sell out fast there. And I have to say, a lot of the stores are almost past Halloween. It's the 1st of September.
It's
Anyway,
crazy.
It is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little painting on them, and while we're doing that, we can have a little chat about. I'm not sure what color I want to do these. I want the show up on it, but black. Now, when you get older, these are very helpful
Hmm.
because when I was younger, I would use my teeth. But now I'm thinking that's not such a good idea. So anyway, I've got some acrylic paints here. I'm going to water down and see what color I want to do. I might try burnt sienna or orange. All right, well, I have an extra block so I can play. And let's put a little extra water in here.
Last year it felt like Halloween in my house was forever because I had a Christmas tree. I had a
Oh,
Christmas tree in September decorated for Halloween. Then I took the Halloween off the Christmas tree and put up Christmas on the Christmas tree. So
well, now, oh, I like this. Now they're selling stuff for large trees for Halloween and for small trees. So I watered down the paint. You can still see the wood through it. Um, and you can do that with any acrylic paint. I just happened to grab this. I also have, the little bottles that they sell for crafts. Um,
you got your glitter glue, your favorite.
oh, you bet. And we're going to use it. That glitter glue is so good. I bought these. Yeah, you laugh. I bought these magnetic things to put on the garage, and it makes it look like windows, and then it has like what would be the brackets, like an old-fashioned wooden garage used to be. Well, anyway, they're in the direct sun,
No.
and one of them, the magnets came off the brackets, and so I brought it inside, and I used that glitter glue. I didn't use a little bit; I used a lot, and it is holding up really, really well.
Lorraine said a Valentine tree would be cute. Yeah, that would be
Yes,
cute.
it would be. So when you
I
go
just
on
had
Temu,
strawberries all over my house was covered all summer with strawberries.
oh,
I just
that's
put the
great.
finally put all the strawberries in pink away. That would work for Valentine's
Well,
too.
Halloween is becoming, you can do the pink, or you can do the goth, or you can do the traditional, which
Oh
is now
yeah.
called vintage. Did you know your mother is vintage?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? Well, no. Uh, I tell you what, Coralie says, you're such a grandma. And I don't know what that means. What does she mean I'm such a grandma? Is that good? Is she picking on me? She's a pip. She's a pip. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes. So anyway, I went on Amazon too, and you can get these wooden cutouts um, for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas,
I love those.
Valentine.
They look like little Cupid dolls. Remember the
They
Cupid
do.
dolls?
They're like the old-fashioned ones when I was a kid, like, from the 50s or 60s.
And Aunt
So,
Jerry's birthday was on was on Halloween, and she loved Cupid dolls.
Yes, they were very popular when she was a kid. No, Aunt Jerry was
She
born in
used
the
to
40s.
she used to knit me the clothes for my Cupid dolls. Like I still have them. I still have the
Oh, do
clothes
you?
she knitted. Yeah.
Oh, she was good at knitting. Yes.
Or I don't know if it was crochet or knit, but
Uh, it was very popular back then, you know. We had a lot of time because we didn't, everything wasn't instamatic, you know. You had to wait for a letter. Um, you know, you had you had to sit on, you know, sit at the phone until the cord got big enough that you could, you know, take it somewhere. Afford an extension. It got affordable. You could get an extension. And I was reading something. One of my friends is turning 90. Let me turn this down just a little bit. And so I was looking at, you know, like she was born in 1935. And I saw this, I don't think it was a poem, but it was, you know, something about how this generation, my generation, her generation, had our feet in two different worlds, right? So we grew up in the time when in the 35s, a lot of people had oh gosh, what do you call that? Where another person has the same, you're all on the same line back then, and you know, Victrola came out. So you know, you had records, vinyl, and you had the radio, and TV came out, and it was black and white. And everybody, you know, if you know, you watched the news once a day, maybe twice, early in the morning and after supper. And you know, the specials and all were on at the same. You know, they were only, you didn't have videos or DVDs or, you know, so everybody in the neighborhood knew when the Snoopy special, Halloween was coming out, and everybody went home and watched it.
mm-hmm.
Uh, the Wizard of Oz came out, and that was, you know, when color first came out. Um, and now, needs a little water. And now she uses a cell phone like nobody's business, you know, the internet, everything is instant. We've got 24-hour news. Um, you know, we don't say, oh, you know, so and so is on tonight. Um, we got to go home because everybody can tape it. Or, and during
Did
your
you
generation, you you had to go
speaking of
to.
news, did you hear do you know who Cardi B is? Have you heard about Cardi B?
I know who Cardi B is. Yeah,
So
I know she.
security guard some security woman that was on a worked for a company that she hires, I guess, or uses their security services. Well,
Mm-hmm.
some lady tried to sue her and took her to court, actually, saying that Cardi B assaulted her, but it wasn't true, and there was no proof of it. And Cardi B won. She just
She
won
did.
the thing. It was, yeah, it's all over. It's all going viral. It's all over the
Oh
news.
my gosh.
She won the case, and she put out a warning, which I agree with. She said, you know what? Don't bother the lady. Don't go after her on social media. Leave the lady alone. It's over. She said, but I'm going to put out this is your warning to anyone else that tries to sue me just because I'm a celebrity. Don't think you're going to just sue me. She says, you know, you're going to take my money. I'm just not going to just settle and give you money out of court. I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to do that. She said, you shouldn't do that to celebrities. She said, you know, I work hard for my money. I earn my money. I'm in the process of making another album right now. And she said, if anyone is going to sue me, and try to make up something and just try to get me to settle out of court and give you free money, I'm not going to do it. She said, I'm going to countersue you. So take that, everybody, as a warning. And I was like, yeah, get them,
Mhm.
get them.
All
Because the
right.
lady
I think I
had no
have.
proof. There was no
Right.
evidence that she was assaulted her in any kind of way. It was ridiculous.
Well,
It was
I've heard that
of the court system, if you ask me.
a lot of celebrities, if when they take photos, they keep their hands visible,
Yeah.
because they don't want to be accused of anything. Okay, these are
Mm-hmm.
painted. Um, I wonder if I should paint the little block. Maybe I should. Let me paint those. You don't need to be as diligent as the rest. Okay, just so they don't stand out so much. They're going to be in the back, but depending on where you're going to put them. Um, yeah, people jump in front of your car and pretend you hit them.
Mm.
Have you seen some of those?
It's just sad that the world is at that
Or
level.
or
It's
they
sad.
tried to carjack you, and
Isn't it easier to just go get a job and work and make your own money than to try to rob or steal from a celebrity? It's just
well,
sad.
if the minimum wage was a living minimum wage, but I think for a lot of people, um, it's really hard to dig yourself out. I was reading that in the 70s, the cost of living and what the cost of living is now, and if a minimum wage had kept up, it would be $60 an hour. So that's how different things are. And
Yeah. The cost
it,
has gone up, that's for sure.
yeah, absolutely. So, there's a real inequality of sharing resources and paying people for, you know, what they do. Anyway, I digress.
Well, minimum wage is pretty good here in California.
Is that you still
Yeah.
can't see my table? All right, I'll hold it up.
Instacart. Okay.
So these are almost dry, and what I'm going to do, if I could find something to put them on. Let me try this. Hold on. Let's put this here. Okay. And what can I put up there? How's that? Ah, I'm a genius, honey. I'm a genius. Okay.
Whose house? Oh, they just broke into someone robbed Brad Pitt's house, I think, his home. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, people are going after these celebrities.
So nobody is safe, huh?
No.
All right. That didn't want to come out. Okay, so I'm going to just glue these on.
What are we making?
We're making a little decoration.
Okay.
So these are going to go like on here. And then I'm going to have the word boo on the middle. And I get my glue unstuck. So everybody probably knows that if you water down acrylic paints, they become like a stain. And you can still see the you can still see the grain
Mm-hmm.
through it.
Hmm.
I'm using my crazy glue here, my glitter glue. Everybody makes fun of me for it, but okay, I'm not going to put all three in the front. I'm putting one in the back of the block and two in the front. And I have my glue gun so that we can do this a little faster. So I don't, if you can see, one is in the back and one is in the front, right? So the middle one is in the back. And get my little guys out here. So he's going to go in the back. So I'm going to glue him on. And I'll just put a little, my favorite glue. Okay. Now I'm going to glue these onto the front. Then I'll show you some of the other stuff I've made. I could probably take this off to make it easier for you to see. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And the last one is going to be this one. And I'm going to put a little bit of... And you could do this with just, you know, a wood glue, since you're doing wood to wood. Okay.
Was that a glue gun? You just happen to have a glue gun handy?
Yeah. I did a lot of preparation for this. I just couldn't get my laptop to work. Okay. So now, right? Okay. So while they're drying, do I have those in the right, facing the right way? I could change this one to this
They
way.
look adorable.
Yeah, okay. Don't forget to put the top on the glue. A lot of people use both the glue gun and the glue, the glitter glue. Not just me. Just had to have a step.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can use letters. I have this die cut that says boo. Right? So I'm going to cut this apart and I'm going to put the letters B-O-O. Okay, it's going to go that way. We don't want it to say oob. Could go wrong. But you could use, you could paint on the letters. You could use stickers.
Did you see the recent post from Rory?
I think so.
Did you see he's doing stand-up comedy in China?
He is?
Yeah.
In Chinese?
I'm not sure what language. Probably English. I'm not sure. Good question, though. I'll have to ask him.
It is, yeah. I wonder how American comedy translates, or if
Yeah.
he has to use Chinese cultural. So I just put a little bit of glue on the back, and let's get this centered. Whoops.
Well, I'm happy for him. That must be exciting to do something that you love in another country.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, we got the B.
Uh-huh.
Where'd the other O go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Now we're going to put, the middle one is going to be the O with the bat. Ooh.
Don't they have some like glow-in-the-dark acrylic paints you can buy?
Yes, they do.
That would
Yes.
be fun. Because I have some black canvas that would be look cool on the black canvas.
Well, you know, I always hope that what I do is give you ideas. And I was thinking, you get all this little these little tchotchkes and stuff that that are on barrettes or whatever. If you save all those kinds of things, you'll think of things to do with them, like I do. And it's going to go that way. Okay. So, I mean, you could use. I may do something like this for either Christmas or. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta. Yeah, cut that down a little bit. Okay. All right. Now, how's that?
Beautiful.
You can put bling on it.
Actually, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah. I am going to glue them together. Hopefully in the right order. Oops. Now I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue there. Okay. Well, there we have it. Now you could take it a step. You could take it a step further, and you could put it on a little platform. Cover the platform with some paper. No, it's got to go this way. I always go backwards. And you could use a couple of pieces of cardboard, together, and just cover it with some paper if you wanted to have a platform for it. You could paint the backs of these to match the blocks, or just to make them like silhouettes and do them in black, purple, or whatever you want. Right?
Adorable.
If you put it on a little base, which I had a piece of cardboard here about that size, right? And that was covered. You could put some little things around it, some little pretend candies or a little pumpkin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could really
Put them by your coffee pot. So when you have your pumpkin creamer in your coffee,
there you go. There you
get
go.
in the pumpkin mood.
And of course, you could put grateful or thankful or any, you could have a lot of blocks. I think you get like 24 of these. I'm not mistaken. It could be more than 24. Because I think you get 2 of each pattern. And there's a lot of patterns of, different characters that
Yeah.
are similar.
Yeah. Really
So,
adorable.
and I have like some bats and stuff that I could, put.
Oh yeah. Put them on some little wires.
You know what's better than wire? If
That clear
like
stuff.
if you get
Not that clear saran
like,
wrap or something.
no, the clear acrylic. Like when you get a package, like if a pie comes in a package, a clear,
Yeah.
right?
Cellophane. Yeah.
It's not cellophane. Cellophane is thinner. It's an acrylic.
Yeah.
But you want something that's kind of thick but see-through,
Yeah.
because I made cards like that, and you
Yep.
could certainly,
I remember those.
post that, and then you don't see it.
That'd be
Looks
so
like it's
cute.
flying. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll do
I
that.
love that. Or like a little moon. Little moon and some little bats.
You could do a little moon, a little fox. Um,
Cute.
okay,
A
so
little
I
wet
got these.
broomstick. How about a floating broomstick?
I got these at Target, right? You could
Mm.
do a floating broomstick. So you can use these and put these onto an acrylic stand, right? So you take the sticker and you put the acrylic on the back, and then take some either cornstarch
Mm-hmm.
or some kind of powder, baby powder, and you just put that on the back of the sticker, and it won't stick anymore.
Mm.
Right?
I love it. So many variations.
Variations. I wish I had a piece of acrylic here.
So wait, we have you have a big show coming up next Saturday. Do you want to talk about that a little bit before we end?
Sure. I have this container with this plastic, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, we are having our yearly show. Saturday, September 13th. I've got 29 or 30 artists. I don't know if this is going to be tall enough, but I can show you the idea anyway. So, what was I talking about? Oh, my show.
Yeah, big annual show.
My annual show. And right?
Love it. It's perfect.
And it'll wiggle a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably do some of those. Yeah, so we're going to have a lot of various art. We're going to introduce each artist. We're going to go live. We're going with Sam, and we're going to introduce each artist and give you a little sampling of their work. And then if there's anything that anybody wants to get in touch with the artist about, they can contact me, and I can give your information to the artist, and they can get back to you. We've got a big selection of artists, everything under the sun. Oh, speaking of Temu, look what I made. There we go.
Cute.
Isn't that cute? So I got these dolls from Temu. I got these plastic bags from Temu. I got from the dollar store, the crinkle paper at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then I put a whole bunch of candy in there.
Nice.
And ribbon at the top.
Adorable.
And I'm going to see if I can find some spider rings. So there's
Mm-hmm. Those
that
are
one.
easy to find.
And then I'm making these. So I bought these candles. And I'm waiting for some papori to sprinkle in the bag. And I made these matches.
Oh, how
Remember these,
cute.
San? I just little match
Yeah,
boxes. And oh, that's the wrong end. There we go.
cute.
I use these for a lot of different things. I've made ornaments out of them. But so this was like a little button. You know, they have those little
Mm,
packages of buttons. So that's going to go in
wow.
there. And I'll probably throw in some candy.
Mm-hmm. I
You
love
know,
it.
if I could find some little packages. So here's a container of
The
ones that
matches.
I've made.
Cute.
And I'll put a string on there, you know, a bow on that one too. And maybe, I don't know, maybe a little, oh, I ordered these wooden leaves to put in there. I thought would be cute. I'll
Mm.
put a magnet on the back
Oh,
and I'll
yeah, nice.
probably dress up the lid
Are you going to
with,
sell those at the boutique and craft show
I
next
am,
Saturday? Okay, well,
I am.
everybody tune in. Did you ever hear from your cameraman from last year? Our cameraman,
Who was our
Meg.
cameraman?
Meg.
Oh, yeah, she's not going to make it.
Oh, darn. So,
I
did
know.
you?
I could use the uh physical help. I gotta move like 6 tables, and you know, I gotta pack up all my cards, and I've got easels, and you know, all of that kind of stuff. But Sam, everybody loves the poster that you made for me.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Very
Yeah.
good.
Oh, they love it. And nobody has complained that we're not doing the every year I would have an art contest and we would, you know, put somebody's art on the poster and create the poster every year. So it was a really involved things. People had to take a good picture of their work, send it in a format that we could use. And then somebody would have to make the poster and incorporate that. Then we would have to go to Staples and get them to make the poster from like usually it was like a 8.5 by 11, and
Mm.
they're costly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we always have our show the second Saturday in September, which is really good because we don't have other competing shows.
Mm-hmm.
And so all I really need to do is change I don't even have to change the one. I can just change you know, the 3 can be a 4 or it could be a 2, usually. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to change anything else around on the poster, just the day. Because it's always September. And
I
then,
could always
yeah,
make a new poster. It's not a big deal.
yeah, well, they love this one, and I have this one, so it'll save me. I think they were about $35 because we get them big ones,
Mm.
and came out really good, and everybody loved it.
Great.
So I think he took a picture of
Awesome.
it when the Daily Sun guy was there yesterday, which is our
Oh, wow.
local newspaper. And I've got a lot of other advertising going. So
Great.
fingers crossed, it'll be worth all the effort. Um, it's too much work for me to do 2 a year
Yeah.
because that's just poster. I mean, that's, you know, I got to register people, and then I got to figure out who is going to go where and how many tables they need, and you know,
Sure.
all of that. And
Yeah, lots of work.
a lot of paperwork. And then tomorrow I'll be doing the pre-show prep with a checkoff list for them and price tags. And I have somebody else that's making the name tents, because we put a name tent on everybody's table, so we
And
know
then
who
you
they
have
are.
also another show. Next show will be, let's see, it'll be Friday, October 3rd will be your next regular Crafting with Patti Bee show. Friday,
Okay.
October 3rd. So
And we're going to do Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, I bought some cards from the dollar store. And I'm going to cut them up.
Okay.
They were 50 cents each, you know.
Sounds
So
good.
I'll be making some stuff for Thanksgiving. Oh, you know what I did want to show you? Where you go? Here it is. When you go to Etsy, right? So I don't remember who I got this from, but if you go to Etsy and you type in digital downloads or just digital, and then I did Halloween. So what you get is, I'm sorry. I'm just taking all these things out. What you get is all of this stuff. It's usually under $4, and you can print it as much as you want. So I printed on 65-pound cardstock. Anything higher than that doesn't want to go through my printer. So it's got these 3 pockets, right? So in the back, and you just print these and you cut them out. Great fun for kids. You got a tag, put a little ribbon on it. And you just start putting these in there and rearranging them. I put a little tag so it would stand up a little bit better. It's a little lollipop, a little cat. So the fun, it's fun for kids to do. It's pretty simple. They have these, all different artists make different ones. And look, I could even put my little bat in there if I wanted to, right? So this is a fun idea. Like, so if you don't keep the cards, if kids get cards, or, you can just make something like this. And all it is you just, glue down the 3 sides.
Well, right? You better start putting those, you better start putting those little light sets on everything, because you have a lot of them.
Yes! I have the light sets. Oh, I can put these on. I can put these on. The hardest part of this is that the wire is thin, so you have to be kind of delicate with it. To open it up, but here we go.
Cute.
I could be a blinking witch. And these would be good to put on your kids' costumes if you're going out at night too.
Yeah. They're great for all kinds of stuff. Cute. Dun, dun, dun.
Just to give you an idea. I mean, you could wrap it around the bottom too. And this little box, right? It could glue right on the back, and you would never see it.
Right.
Right. And of course, when I did the diorama, I used leaves, those little silk leaf. No, what do they call them? You know, the artificial leaves. And I
Yeah.
used some moss. I used moss, or to cover it, because you just have to be able to access the little
Mm-hmm.
button, right?
Yeah.
I know. I need somebody to come and dust my house for me.
Well, I guess I better be going now.
Wait, let me just show you my insanity. You see my table?
Yes. Oop, we lost you. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Another great, a fun episode of Crafting with Patti Bee today. Thanks. It's been a lot of fun, and we will see you next Saturday for the big crafting show.
Mm-hmm.
Just so everybody, we just want to say thanks again for your support and always showing up, watching the show. Come say hi. Don't be shy, and we'll
And
see
don't be
you.
afraid to experiment. Take some of your
Exactly.
kids' toy, take some of the kids' toys and have them glue them together. They
And
they would come up with
let
some
me
really
know.
cool.
Let me or Patty know if you want one of those little light up things, because she's got like 250 of them.
Well, actually, no. I think I'm down to maybe 100, because I've been giving them away, and
Yeah.
everybody's thinking about putting them on the tables, and I have some the glass people.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you put that behind the glass. You can keep going the wrong way. It really shows up. Their glass.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Uh,
Well, thank you, everybody. We'll see you next Saturday.
we'll
Tune
see me
in
on Saturday
for the
from
big
one
annual show.
from 1 to 2, and then we'll see you again on the first Saturday of October.
Bye, everybody. Thanks,
Bye.
Patty. Thanks, everybody, for
Thank you.
watching.